How do you land on Mars? For a while, NASA's best answer was, believe it or not, giant inflatable balls. Well, there's a reason Mars earned the nickname the rover graveyard. Getting there safely is notoriously hard.
You're up against a triple threat: almost no atmosphere, a huge communication lag, and a surface littered with sharp rocks. Now, NASA first cracked it back in '76 with the Viking missions. But their method had a major flaw.
Viking basically performed a controlled crash. It used rockets to slow down, but still hit the ground pretty hard.
One wrong move, one sharp rock, and the mission would have been toast. They couldn't just keep relying on luck.
So, for the next mission, Pathfinder, engineers at JPL came up with something, well, kind of wild.
Their new plan? Don't even try to land softly. Instead, let's just wrap the lander in airbags and bounce.
And these weren't just any airbags. They were designed to handle hitting the ground at 100 kilometers an hour.
The bags were made from a super fabric called Vectran. Think Kevlar, but nearly twice as strong.
And get this, these incredibly tough, multi-layered bags had to be sewn completely by hand.
In fact, the very same person who stitched Neil Armstrong's spacesuit helped build these incredible airbags.
The whole sequence was autonomous. Rockets would fire, bringing the craft to a near hover before it just dropped.
And that first bounce was huge. Pathfinder shot almost 16 meters back up into the thin Martian air.
And guess what? It worked perfectly. This kicked off what we now call the era of airbags.
For over a decade, this was NASA's go-to move. First Pathfinder, then the twin rovers Spirit and Opportunity.
And the bounces were really something. The heavier Spirit rover bounced nearly 30 times over almost a kilometer.
So why'd they stop? Simple. The rovers got way too big. Curiosity, for example, was the size of a car.
A bigger rover needed a new plan. And if you can believe it, this next one sounded even crazier.
Meet the Sky Crane. It's pretty much a rocket-powered jetpack that lowers the rover down on cables. This new system gave them pinpoint accuracy. They could hover, find the perfect spot, and lower it down gently. And this is exactly how we landed both the Curiosity and Perseverance rovers. It's the new gold standard.
So, from bouncing balls to flying cranes, you have to wonder, what's the next wild idea for landing on Mars?